So you have no audience, no money, and no connections. Here's what I would do if I was starting from zero. I would waste zero time on things that take up my time, my resources, and the money I don't have on things like building a website, creating the coolest looking funnel, cool logo, any graphic design things, cards, if anyone still does those. I would eliminate all of those things, and I would simply find a way to get around people that I want to be around who have the results I want. Back when I started my first entrepreneur journey, I got around a guy named Nick Nin. He had exactly what I wanted: family, wealth, all these things, faith. And I'm like, okay, cool. How am I going to get around you and learn from you and see what you're doing, how you're doing? Because he was selling high ticket. I wanted that image. I wanted to be able to sell high ticket. I wanted the clients I wanted. He rejected clients. I'm like, huh, that's a thing? You can say no to people? So I got around him. Then when you find the person that you want to be like and you get around them, find ways to give them value however you can. Even if you don't know exactly how, you might have to make a bold promise. And then, I mean, this is a saying that I was instilled a lot when I was younger, is say yes and figure out how later. So if you can give value, cool. If you can't, just find a way to find value for them and then figure out how you're going to get that later. And then straight up, you got to be honest. In today's world, everything's about results. So hey, give me 30 days. And if I'm not more valuable to keep, then cut me loose. If I prove my worth to you, then let's figure out a way where we can both find a win-win. No top performer is going to say no to that. Then I would crush it. I would do every single thing. I mean, you hear this saying all the time. You got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. I would find any way to absolutely obliterate the results. I mean, one time before working with one of my millionaire mentors, I told him, give me 5 leads. If I don't close all 5 of them, all at PIFs, do not even engage with me anymore. He sent me 5 leads. 3 of them weren't the best. I closed every single one of them as a PIF, cash collected to his bank account. And I said, cool, now let's talk. Then once I had some money stacked up from the connection I made for the person I'm giving value to, I would find other networking opportunities, masterminds, other rooms of people that I want to be around and do the same thing where I can continuously find value and find ways to help and improve them and their life. Then you literally rinse, repeat, bigger rooms, bigger clients, bigger opportunities. You say yes, you figure out how later. That's exactly what I would do if I was trying to restart from scratch. I would find someone that has the results that I want, get around them, find a way to give value, prove my worth, and then stack my cash, get around more people that have more results, rinse, repeat, find ways to give value, find ways to give value, find ways to give value, get results, because that's the name of the game. Rinse and repeat, keep doing that, and you never will be stuck in a bad position again. Follow me for more advice.